And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight.
Their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
So the Houston starting five. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Thompson out there with Dillon Brooks. And it's Şengün in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. So Golden State will get the first possession. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And it's hammered home by Green.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Brooks with the rebound. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Now here's Green. He had 22 in the win against Utah. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Using the pick there, Green saw the opening and let it fly.
Here's Curry. He played a great game against the Lakers. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Thompson. Three-pointer, Brooks. That shot off the mark. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
We talked about Fred VanVleet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Green up top, defended by Pajemski. Here we go, one-on-one. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Thompson finds Green. Now Şengün. Green covering. Tries a 10-footer. The Rockets with another miss. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Butler on the wing. The shot, no good. Good D by Şengün. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Van Vliet. Blocked! They get it back, and they pick up 2. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside, Green. Curry from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Thompson. Şengün, the screen, inside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Şengün's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Curry passes to Green. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Thompson. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Outside for Brooks. Thompson with it. Şengün with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And this group of shooting guards has gotten it done in a number of areas this last month. You see their rebounding averages. Third is Jalen Green.
I mean, think about it. These guards are willing to put on their hard hats and get physical on the glass. I mean, this kind of effort doesn't go unnoticed by teammates.
Well, the effort plays are very important. That's what these guys do. Like you said, the rebounds they provide from the off-guard spot can sometimes make the difference between winning or going home with your tail between your legs.
Now here's Moody. Curry looking it over from deep. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 6.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. Here's Brooks. Moody defends. Knocked away. On the wing, Green. Green covering. That one doesn't drop. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Podziemski with it. Working on Green. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Thompson right side. Şengün, a screen on Curry. Here's Thompson. Here's Şengün. Over Green. Şengün, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Butler. No points so far. Double team on Butler. The kick out. Curry launches a 3. Brooks with the rebound. The Rockets trail. Pass to Green. Van Vliet outside. Now Brooks. Green with the ball. He's covered by Curry. Şengün, a screen on Curry. Green for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Podziemski. And he also played really well in the win against the Lakers.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Here's Van Vliet. They trail by 1. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And here is Thompson. 9 points in his last outing. Down low. Here's Şengün. Chalk up 2 there. Şengün's got 8.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Attention fans, now on the board is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Up nation, time to get up and make some noise. Here come those free t-shirts. Once again, give it up for 16.
And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 1. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets, came away with a win.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Brooks outside. Here's Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Van Vliet with it. The 3-ball. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
There's the triple. That's good from Curry on the assist from Green. And now it's a 4-point Warrior lead. Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Şengün with a steal. Now here's Van Vliet doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Şengün, the screen. Green for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Green's got 8. The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Moody passes to Butler. Outside Podziemski. Outside Moody. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Green with a screen on Green. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Van Vliet outside. Thompson outside. And there's the drive. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Greg.
Oh, BA, you can feel what's at stake here in the arena.
And he makes both free throws. And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 1. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
They never stopped working on continual flow and a very professional win.
Now here's Thompson. Smith with a screen on Butler. Thompson, no good. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Got a piece of it. Now Smith. He picked up 15 in their last win against Utah.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Houston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Whitmore. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Here's Hill. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Whitmore. Pass to Thompson. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. The rebound by Post.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team to win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Here's Spencer. Pass to Post. Outside heel. Here's Spencer. Now here's Butler. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Now, if Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Picked by Smith. Here's Green. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Butler with the ball. 11 points for him last game against the Lakers. Here's the pick. With the teardrop. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And the ability to drive and get to the rim is one of the reasons why Buddy Hield rarely has an off night. Even if his shot isn't going in, he can take it to the rack to find some points.
Şengün, a screen on Curry. Three-pointer, Holiday. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson-Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Curry for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 43 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Şengün. Shoots a fadeaway. The rebound by Post. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Hield. Over Whitmore. And it's Hield. That time on the assist by Curry.
Well, he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
Smith with a screen on Hield. Here's Whitmore. It counts! And the foul! That one on Hield.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Post. Now Curry. He's covered by Holiday. Holiday against Curry. Over Holiday. Curry's shot is off.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Kuminga against Smith. Pass to Post. Here's Curry. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün, 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Outside Holiday. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Now here's Şengün. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Curry. Shoots from 12. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Bajemski's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Van Vliet's checked in. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from Coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Holiday finds Van Vliet. Şengün, a screen on Curry. Inside. And Şengün throw it down.
When you watch Van Vliet, he's in total control of the offense.
Curry against Holiday. Looking to end the run. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Curry's got 45 points.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
It's stolen by Curry. Oh, Curry with the hustle.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Pass to Şengün. And here's Holiday. Now here's Smith. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Şengün, the screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the Rockets tack on 2 more. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Shot blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Jackson Davis is checked in for Kuminga.
Number 32, Trace Jackson Davis.
Curry against Holiday. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, when Steph gets into the lane, he does a great job of shifting and moving the ball around and does not go away from the contact, forcing a foul.
And so he makes both from the line. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Şengün, a screen on Curry. Here's Van Vliet. And it's Houston scoring again.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Over to the left wing. Hield against Smith. Hield passes to Curry. Hits yet again. Wow! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Smith. Now here's Holiday. 4-3. They grab their own miss. Van Vliet outside. Shoots over Curry. They shoot again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Just an active score. Defenses know when Van Vliet is looking to capitalize.
Jalen Green comes in for Holiday. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Curry. Rebounded by Green. The Rockets have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Curry against Van Vliet. Over Curry. The Rockets with another miss.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Up again. That shot off.
Oh my God!
The Rockets shooting just around 45% in the fourth. Eason. Here's Green. And he banks in the layup. Green's got 29.
Yeah, an expert positioning by Green. He's right where he needs to be to get the ball and send it back.
On the wing, Green. Şengün with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And it's good for 2. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Curry drives in. He can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Thompson's shot is off.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Shot is good by Curry.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Houston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Green finds Van Vliet. From outside the arc, he buries it from 3.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
To the inside, Green. No good there. Good D by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 5. Pass to Van Vliet. Şengün, the screen. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Brooks, he's checked in for Eason. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Curry against Green. Green, a screen. Now here's Butler. Defense right on him. Up and over Brooks. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
First one falls for him.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Butler hits them both. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. 3-point lead. Brooks outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Now Butler. Clock at 6. And Butler inside.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
And the Rockets shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. The 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
Butler with the bucket.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, no.
Fearless he is. Green welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry, pass to Moody. Outside Butler to tie it up. And the Warriors with another 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Curry against Van Vliet. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
I mean, you have to love the intensity Van Vliet plays with in these situations. He's always ready to meet a challenge.
And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. First one. Boy, he won it out on the go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Here's Curry. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Şengün.
Watching Curry is an education on how to take advantage of whatever the defense is throwing your way.
Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. And so Curry nails both of them.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Butler. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Here's Podziemski. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Warriors lead by 1.
So much attention on Steph that really opens up the floor.
Van Vliet against Curry.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
there had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Moody passes to Curry. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
And another miss by Houston.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Van Vliet up top. He's covered by Curry. Van Vliet against Curry. Count it! And he's tied it up. What a shot! And Steve Kerr calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Curry for the win. Oh, no good. We're headed for overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Green. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. To the paint. Here's Van Vliet. Out to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Şengün. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket. Şengün's got 20 points.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Down low. And it's Green missing. Houston in the lead. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Such a tenacious competitor. When Brooks looks to score inside, he is so skilled at finding ways to draw contact.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Both good from the line that time. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Butler. Outside Moody. Pass to Green. And here's Curry. Green covering. Shot clock at 6. Curry against Green. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's Houston leading by 4. Green taking the ball.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Outside Butler. Outside Podziemski. Here's Moody. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Brooks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls. That one's no good. Warriors trail by 7. Curry with it. About 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one. And here's Thompson. Outside, Green. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
It's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of their opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. And the first one at the line is good.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
And both free throws good for Green. Curry against Van Vliet. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Van Vliet. Green's got 37.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Give it up for the Warriors. Make some noise for your Warriors Junior Jam Squad.
Warriors trail by 11. Outside Curry. Another one goes! Incredible!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Van Vliet against Curry. Van Vliet left side. And that one drops.
And that kind of contact isn't going to stop Van Vliet. Showing some muscle, finishing on the defense.
Team's fourth. At the line for the Rockets, Fred Van Vliet. At the line for 1.
1 shot.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. The Warriors have gone only 1 for 4 in OT so far. Another one falls. Amazing.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Over Van Vliet. And he can't bank that one in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Van Vliet outside. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. Van Vliet's got 29 points.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
Here's Curry. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. The Rockets on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Outside, Green. Brooks outside. Pass to Green. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Van Vliet. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Van Vliet's got 31.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Rockets.
Talk about saving the best for last. They've been unstoppable here in OT.
Yeah, and with the teams playing even throughout 4 quarters, it's really hard to imagine such an uneven finale.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year. And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Jalen Green.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
The shot by Pajemski, no good.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Jalen Green.
Thank you.